Why, man? Don't get me wrong. I love Not Like Us. I thought it was a masterpiece in terms of rap beef. I did, but I didn't need it a second time, man. I'm still a music head, man. You know, we gotta talk about this and I'll explain more.
If it's love, I want everything. Touch my soul, touch my heart, don't judge my mental. They told me that life is simple, been real since Papa Pimple. I started out in the Renault Sonata, the presidential. Speak once and listen twice. They told me that less is simple.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Reset with Meshach. I am Meshach, and I wanted to touch on something I saw when I came home, man. Hopped on YouTube, and it was right there in my face, man. Not Like Us has been released again. Deleted first, and then released again. Leave it to some of y'all, it's just a coincidence and Apple Music, blah, blah, blah is going. Stop it. I'm considered now an old head, so I understand the back and forth with beef and how this shit goes, man. Like, save the noise for somebody else that's green to the scene. I get what's going on, and it's like, damn, Drake. It looked like Kendrick ain't gonna take his foot off your neck, bro. Kendrick Lamar dropping Not Like Us again right before Drake's ICEMAN album on May 15 feels less like coincidence and more like strategy. Again, I'm saying this very sarcastically. At this point, it raises a real question. Is Kendrick still feeding off the Drake beef wave to stay culturally dominant? Because a couple years ago, Kendrick was the same person saying he don't really see himself beefing with Drake.
Again, Kendrick claims that the chances of seeing him and Drake go head to head is slim to none because they're two different artists.
It's just a whole nother dynamic. I can't see myself going bar for bar with Drake. You know, we're two different type of artists. You dig what I'm saying?
You need Drake. I've argued that.
And I honestly,
it comes off like Kendrick knows the tension with Drake keeps people emotionally invested. Every move becomes a headline because the feud sells. Some of y'all forget hip hop is a sport, so there is competition, but it doesn't mean that you have to pick one versus the other. That's all I saw throughout this so-called beef. And while Kendrick is undeniably elite lyrically, critics are starting to wonder whether he can command this same level of attention without attaching it to turmoil, beef, and controversy. Because think about it, Not Like Us already became one of the biggest diss records in hip-hop history. Grammy wins, chart success, viral moments, club anthems, you know, he's on that status in terms of damn near like a demigod. Let y'all tell it. It already had its victory lap going on year 3, by the way, y'all. So why revive it now? Right as Drake is about to launch this supposed new ICEMAN era.
It was gonna be busy this week, though. I heard they all flying down.
Because ICEMAN.
Yeah, they flying. Drake is flying a lot of the streamers out to be with him for his release.
He's supposed to be flying. He was supposed to be doing the DJs and the streamers out there.
I was told that stream is gonna be pre-taped, though. It's gonna be at the CN Tower, but it's gonna be pre-taped.
Well, he was at the CN Tower over the weekend. There was video that people believe was him in the tower shooting something.
Yeah, it's gonna be that live stream. It's just pre-taped.
Look at you. Are you congratulating Drake for being on top of things?
Look at you, ICEMAN now. Look at you.
I'm not ICEMAN. I'm just telling you things that just like I told y'all Future was gonna be on the album a few weeks ago.
No,
I heard that Drake got the ICEMAN fans on edge. It's actually
Hey, Khaled, you need to be on edge too. You and A$AP Rocky, y'all getting direct shots on the project. I just want y'all to know that.
Khaled?
Yes.
Yep.
He tries to say so positive and at work and working out.
Well, Callie, you might have wanted to keep some of that weight on, man, because, you know, that's what I was told. He's getting direct shots on the album.
Do you got any shots coming your way?
I have no idea.
We'll see.
Now, I want to be non-biased just from the outside looking in. But it's hard not to see that it comes off like Kendrick knows the tension with Drake keeps people emotionally invested. Now, strategically, in this game, in this fictional game of rap, I think it's a great move because a lot of fans will go along and continue to beef. But it's like every move becomes a headline because the feud sells. And while Kendrick is undeniably elite lyrically, critics are they're already starting to wonder whether Kendrick that is, can command the same level of attention without attaching it to turmoil, beef, and controversy, i.e. Drake. That's what I'm talking about. See, me personally, I like both artists. I love me a good Drake joint. You feel me? Y'all could hate on that if y'all want, but how many parties and turn-up sessions y'all had where they weren't playing Drake? Let's keep it real. Kendrick, on the flip side, I liked him poetic justice vibes, you feel me? Kendrick when he's not promoting Compton gangs and shit like that. I'm just saying. That's not my style for Kendrick that I have appreciated over the years. But meanwhile, Drake's trying to pivot into a fresh album rollout with ICEMAN, but Kendrick pulling this move drags the conversation that people are already having right back into the battlefield. It almost feels like Kendrick doesn't want the audience focusing in on Drake's music alone for even 1 week, man. Like, damn, May 15, bro, you really couldn't wait till after May 15? Now, some people are speculating that maybe Kendrick got an album dropping. I don't know. If he does, that's a welcome surprise. But in my opinion, I really think it's a strategic move to basically keep playing this beef because it's been good for Kendrick. Honestly, Kendrick hasn't been in this realm since he came out. Yes, he has been a top artist, but not like this. The beef, which I truly appreciated, I didn't think it would be going on year 3. Like, I want to see some projects, Kendrick, without Drake being attached to it. That's all I'm saying. Maybe y'all feel different. Maybe y'all gonna kill me in the comment section, but it's just not my cup of tea, because the irony is that Kendrick spent years being viewed as this above the drama artist, the calculated poet who moved differently from mainstream rappers, right? And all of their antics. But now, started about 3 years ago, when the beef really propelled into all of our ears and homes, etc., redropping a diss anthem today during another artist rollout looks like pure competitive hating. I mean, I threw in competitive because I like to give Kendrick the benefit of the doubt that he's above this. I need the beef to keep my motion going. I'm just saying. And hip hop fans are split. Some see it as a genius chess move. Others see it as proof Kendrick is milking the beef because it's the hottest he's been commercially in years. I'm just saying. Either way, one thing is undeniable. The Kendrick versus Drake saga still controls hip hop culture, man. More than almost anything else in music right now. More than the Atlanta saga and all the other foolishness in hip hop. This beef, especially after today's second release of Not Like Us, shows me that this beef was deeper than I thought, man. It's probably never going anywhere. But what say y'all in the comment section? I would love to know your opinions, even if you're not gonna agree with me.